Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast, going live. Going to talk some 205 live from tonight and cover just a couple nuggets from last week because I didn't talk about it last week. I feel like it's something I should talk about every week, but I haven't. I've I've kind of half-assed it. I did like a month of episodes at a time covering different rivalries and stuff. But I certainly feel like it deserves. I feel like it's good enough to talk about it every week. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm going to make a quick announcement before I get into some of this stuff. I made an announcement on my other channel that I cover like Walking Dead stuff, music, other things. I'm going under the knife, having surgery Thursday, the 12th in the afternoon. And I don't know how recovery is going to go for me. So I'm not putting a timeline on my comeback. I don't want to say, well, I'll be back next week, or I'll be back in a couple weeks, or I'll be back in a couple days. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put any pressure on myself. For my other channel, I said I'll come back the night that Walking Dead comes back. That's exactly a month from this Thursday. I would certainly like to come back way sooner for this channel than that. But, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be comfortable enough with what I'm having done, to sit here and do this. I mean, I certainly don't want to be miserable and be a cranky bastard and try to do this. That's that's not going to be fun for anyone. So yeah, I'm hoping I can come back next week or in a few weeks. It might be more than that, but like I said, whatever it is, I'll be back and I'll make sure I'm feeling halfway decent enough to do this before I come back, because like I said, nobody wants a miserable cranky bastard on here. There's plenty of other channels for that stupid shit. So, okay. All right, let's get into this. And I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I've, thinking about a lot of shit coming up. So, yeah, let's go over some 205 live, as Dar would say. A couple of notes from last week. Tajiri's back. And I actually have to go and watch this. I saw a couple highlights, but I didn't watch the matches. Tajiri had a match with who's that? Sean Maluta, and but then obviously Kendrick comes down and welcomes him back. Seems very genuine. Well, with Kendrick, he's full of crap, but Kendrick got the classic mist in the face, and oh my God, did he get the mist in the face? It was good enough they even did a backstage little thing with him, and it's sad. Neville's been tearing it up lately. He's been doing so good. I love him as a heel, just kicking all sorts of ass. Just tremendous. He really is. And yeah, teared it up. He made a massive challenge tonight, and that's the main part of this. I should be discussing this last, but whatever. It's kind of bounced around a couple different topics. Neville came out tonight and challenged Rich Swann as dear God. Oh boy. Challenged Rich Swann for Cruiserweight Championship match at the Royal Rumble. So you could tag another match onto that big show. Man, you think about it. I mean, that match itself is going to be tremendous. And I know some people have complained about Rich Swann. Some of my friends have said that he's not a very good champ. Okay, as much shit as these guys do, they're going to make little mistakes here and there. And that's understandable. I'm pretty forgiving, unless it's some like horrific botch that's like, oh God, no, go back to the indies. No, I mean, Swann's good. He's been doing this. He deserves to be where he is. He really does. And of course, Neville does too. So, and these two are going to be putting on a match. I hope to God it's not the pre-show, but who knows? And if I just jinxed it, I am really freaking sorry. I don't know if there's an article up on here. Okay, here's the article. Cruiserweight champion Rich Swann versus Neville. Does not say against Neville at the 30th Annual Royal Rumble, airing live on the award-winning WWE Network. Special start time, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. So it doesn't say when it's going to be on the card. I hope it's not on the pre-show. But man, that's going to be in front of what are they saying the Alamo Dome holds? Like 60, 70 plus thousand people. That's pretty freaking awesome. Can't wait for that. Congrats to them to have a match on such a big bill. I mean, they've been doing great on their own show, but man, to get a Cruiserweight Championship match at the Royal Rumble, that's proud of these guys. I mean, they're really giving them some respect. Not as much respect on Raw. At least they have their own show where they can, have, these 10-minute matches and have an hour-long show or whatever and really show off their stuff. So can't wait to see that. What else is up? Oh, by the way, the match between Rich Swann and Tony Nese. Holy crap. Go watch it if you haven't watched it. Tony Nese, I can't say enough about him. He just had his last independent show recently, House of Hardcore. Said goodbye to the independent audience, and now he's with WWE full time now. I might have mentioned that before, but I don't talk about these guys that much, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself. Let's see. Another great rivalry. And it's great that they're not just doing matches. They've got storylines and rivalries for these guys that they're building. And they're changing up each week. And this one is just classic what they're doing with it. Jack Gallagher and, I said it right that time. Wow. I jinxed myself and I'm going to screw it up next time. Versus Arya Daivari. These guys you got, the gentleman versus the scoundrel. Oh, man. And this whole challenge for the parlay tonight. And these two have been going at it for a good month back and forth. And I love the feud. I'm not sick of it. I haven't heard anybody like, oh God, could this feud please be done already? No, Jack Gallagher is a star. And all these guys are doing great, in my opinion, in these feuds that they're putting in. Daivari's great. He's playing the scoundrel well, great heel. They're just letting them be them. And that's, if you just let them be themselves and give them some room for creativity, you can have magic happen. And that's what's happening on this show. And I'll tell you why it's working. And I said this one of the last reviews I did. If you're looking at the crowds are sticking around. Some cities obviously are a little more into it than others, a little more lively, have a little more pep, you know, depending on who's in the ring, what's going on. If someone's from a hometown, like, what was it, a couple weeks ago? What the hell's his name? Mustafa Ali's from Chi-Town. He got one of the best pops of the night on that show. Was that 205? I think it was 205. I'm pretty sure it wasn't on Raw. Pretty sure it was on 205 Live. But anyways, so yeah, it's, you know, each crowd's different, but the crowds aren't leaving from what I've heard. The camera's on the crowd, not like hiding, oh, don't show the crowd, they're all leaving. No, the crowds are sticking around. They know this is something special, and it's so awesome to see that they're giving them a chance, you know. And it's really changed a lot for the better recently. So yeah, can't wait to see. I don't know if that's next week. I'd have to go back again, but you know, they signed a contract for this parlay, like no DQ, whatever the heck. Oh, it's the parlay was them sitting this week. The match is going to be the no DQ I quit match. So whatever they called it, it wasn't I quit. It was I forfeit. Whatever they called it. Can't wait to see that. What else is going on? Oh, this. This was choice. This ongoing feud between Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar with Alicia Fox in the middle. Like I said on Twitter, you can't trust them hoes. Them hoes ain't loyal. I know. Stop that. I know. Stop that, J-Bone. So after this tremendous match between Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander, I can't say enough about it. Just go watch it. Because I'm not one of those guys that's going to say, oh, they did this, and they did this, and they did this. I could probably tell you the finisher, and that's about it. Just go watch it, all right? But I can tell you that because of what Alicia Fox did in the match, saving Noam Dar from that move, that one move from that one guy. Jesus Christ. Was it a splash? 450 splash? Something to that effect. From Alexander. She saved Noam Dar, you know, and then Noam Dar ends up getting the win. And man, another comment I made on Twitter, something to the effect of, wow, I wonder who makes Alexander scream more, Dar or Fox? Oh, that's just nasty. Yeah, I know. Great feud. You know where this is going because now Cedric Alexander dumped Alicia Fox. And she's going to go because now she's furious and she let her crazy out. And as I was sitting here watching that with my headphones in, completely blew my eardrums out. And I know I'm not the only one. I saw a few comments out there on Twitterland about ears being blown out. Damn. Crazy girl. So nuts. So yeah, I have absolutely no doubt that either Monday Night Raw or the next 205 Live, we're going to see Alicia Fox come out with Noam Dar. Or, maybe it won't happen. Like, maybe they'll have an episode in between that, and Cedric could be like just like wandering around the building. Where's Fox? I need to talk to her. And then, he'll run into Noam Dar. Oh, are you looking for her too? Just some silly shit. And then they'll get into a fight in the hallway, some quick hardcore match or something. I don't know, something goofy like that. But yeah, it's been fun. They got great feuds on here. They're really building characters. And a comeback from a guy like Tajiri is welcome because the guy still got it. He is. Another guy that was announced tonight, I don't know if they announced it last week, but they announced it tonight, is Tozawa is going to come too. He's another guy from Japan who's also part of the Cruiserweight Classic. Tremendous talent. I saw him several years ago. Oh my God, it was almost 10 years ago. It was at a Dragon Gate USA show in Milwaukee. Not quite 10 years ago, whenever it was. The one time they came to Milwaukee. No, came once or twice. Tremendous talent. Buddy of Apollo Crews, from what I've heard. I think the videos are out there on the WWE YouTube channel. Want a little laugh and go check that out. So yeah, he's coming soon. He's been on tour with NXT, from what I've heard. So, some of these guys have been on NXT and they haven't brought them over right away. So yeah, I'm hoping to see more influx, more variety of guys, as these feuds, slowly go away or whatever. Keep it fresh, keep the action fresh, keep the feuds fresh. But right now, I think they're knocking it out of the park. I think they're doing great. And, the talent they've got is tremendous. You got Perkins, Lindsay Dorado, Dar, Swan, Kendrick, all these guys. Tajiri coming back, veteran like that. Another veteran like Tozawa, Gallagher, all these guys, top-notch talent, so much fun to watch. And that they're giving them their own stage to perform, and the crowds are sticking around. They're going in the right direction. So that's so good to see. So, am I going to be back next week and talk some more 205 Live? I don't know. If I'm comfortable enough to sit here, I'll do it. But I'm not promising anything. I'll be back as soon as I can because I do love to do this. And one last quick thing. I did that video for Bring It to the Table, the review for that show on the network. It has the most views on this channel. It's like ridiculous. It's over 2,200 views, comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, all of it. And I can't thank you enough. I don't know why it has so much attention. That's the one weird thing about my channel. Stuff either gets no views or gets some views, or it goes like through the roof compared to other numbers on this channel. I know it's not like 1 million views, but that's a lot of views for this channel. It's still being an up and coming young podcast. So I just want to thank you to everyone and all the new subs too. That video helped me get like over 10 new subs over the course of this last week or so. So welcome all you guys, all the new subs. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'll be back when I'll be back. No promises. And hopefully everything goes well. But I will be back. Because I know some people watch this, some people watch other stuff. I am going to do Lucha Underground Wednesday night, tomorrow night. and that'll be probably my last video. I can't imagine I'm going to do anything on Thursday. Thursday, I'm going to be a nervous wreck. So unless I come on here just to distract myself or something, I don't know. But tomorrow night, Lucha Underground mid-season finale. Better watch it. It's going to be hot shit. Probably the last one I do. So we'll see. So that's it. And thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Tomorrow night. Be there.